Alright, my bad, part two. Had to handle some business real quick. Nicky's Mets is still back in it, so he's only one game back. He's got to try to make the playoffs. He's never made it before. Scott is in it now, surprisingly. Could pull a Matt Stroman, come out of nowhere, dump his team, and still make the playoffs. Alright, so next up we have Mikey O, who posted the most points this week with 104, taking on Fulcher, who only posted 57. Mikey O had solid starts out of Cam Newton and Anquan Bolden, and a crazy start out of the Lions. Ray Rice posted 24 points for him this week. He's probably wondering where that was last week when he took on Bungay and lost by 5. Pretty good starts out of Schwab and Jones-Drew and Eric Decker for Fulcher. But he's 4-4. He's still in the playoff hunt, Fulcher. But, I feel bad for Fulcher. He's at a competitive disadvantage. Can't trade for picks and players. So it could be something that we could discuss for the future for the kid. Maybe be able to let him get back in it. And last but not least, my game taking on Bungay. I'm not going to sit here and gloat. It was, an underwhelming performance by both of us. We would both admit that 69 and 61 points isn't the best for us. Besides Shady McCoy, Tom Brady, one of the better starts for Bungay. And surprised the Chiefs put up 9, which is pretty surprising. I didn't see that one coming. Matthews' injury helped me out a lot. Desi Bryant didn't work out for him this week. I had a feeling it wouldn't be that great of a trade considering who the opponent was. For the future, obviously, he's going to be a great ball player and even has some keeper value to him, so that's good for Bungay. Bungay has a great team, and even though he lost, he's still got to be considered one of the favorites to win the league. Hopefully, for his sake, Matthews didn't hurt that much longer. In my case, survived, dodged the bullet, as John said. Didn't have Rodgers this week, so that was helpful for me to get the win with Cobb at the helm. Big stars out of Peterson this week, Saints and Henry. But if I didn't pull off that Mike Wallace trade, I would have started Mario Manning, who ended up posting 10 points, who had more than Marshall or Mike Wallace. And on the bench, I usually start Bengals, who posted 22. So, whatever. I got the win. It's a big win. I take on Binder this week. I'm going to look at this week's up-and-coming schedule, let you know who people are playing. All right, this week, Pay Me Now takes on Nicky's Mets. Must win for both teams. If Mets loses, he's in big trouble. Pay Me Now's at 4-4, a big win for him this past week. Unloved Peach taking on Musco. Another similar situation for Musco. He has to win this week. Peach is now at 6-2, claiming that he's going to win the division after an impressive win. In a game that pits both 6-2 teams, Binder, without his boy Calvin Johnson, which I got to be happy for, takes on my team without Adrian Peterson, which he's got to be happy for. That should be a great game. Probably do a lot of shit talking with him and Justin. Challenge Swords taking on Fulcher. Bungay taking on Fulcher. Probably, I wouldn't say a must-win for Fulcher, but he really needs to turn things around. He has the opportunity to do it, but Bungay is probably going to put in his full lineup if he doesn't have buys. I haven't really looked at that yet. Scott Allen takes on Jimmy. If Scott wins, hey, you got to be seriously considering this kid a playoff contender. And Sunday Corner Jobs takes on Magical Fantasies. Grannis pretty much gave up on the year. Morel's at 4-4. He's currently the 4th seed after the victory this week. So, who knows how that game will go. So, that pretty much concludes this week's wrap-up. I posted the message for this week's talks. New poll is up, like I said. Posted some other funny things up in there. And that pretty much concludes the first half of the season. Wish you guys luck for the rest of the way. Hope you're tuning in, watching these little stupid videos that I make each week and enjoy them. And that pretty much is that. So, welcome back, CC. That's all I got to say. Yankees. Maybe we'll take it this year. Who knows? All right, fellas. Peace. Who's going to be the special guest this week? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. All right, fellas. Adios.